Welcome to the video, everybody. The gang's all here. And Aunt Barry brought us some more Goodwill. She loves to shop. And yeah, somebody said Aunt Bunny was looking off a little bit nicer just because she's got Aunt Barry next to her, and she does. Born to shop. See all these packages? I think this one is one of them. Yes, we entertain ourselves around here. That is what we do. Oops, uh-oh. That's not very nice. That's what we do. We get our drinks, hot or cold, whatever we like, and we kind of relax, chill out, and look at jewelry. I thought I'd change it up a little. This is a Shop Goodwill online. It's somebody's checkbook box, and it didn't come with the paper, so I don't know what's in it right now to go back and look how much it was. So this will be a little bit different than what we've been doing. So these, they kept all together, and this looks old. Somebody must have fashioned that. That's old, huh? Nice. Oh, there's the other one. That's nice for a change. Wait a minute, Listner. That's a pretty good brand, isn't it? So we got two Listners. Listner. Nice. And does this go with it? Is this marked too? There's a little mark there, so let's see. It probably says that. And no, it says Napier. Huh. Napier. It looks like it goes with these, but it does not. And I'm trying to figure out, oh, is this a weird clasp? Oh my. I need to make sure there's nothing on that. Look at that, it just kind of goes like that. That is so delicate. Oh my goodness. Gold tone and rhinestone. Hey, gold tone and rhinestone. Yeah, Napier. That's got to be an old one. I can't imagine how anybody could wear that delicate clasp situation and it's still in such good condition. So we'll put those over there, and we're going to have a sip of tea on that one. How is everybody? We are over that midweek hump here. It's Wednesday night. Thank goodness, huh? Headed to Friday. Friday night. Our favorite night of the week. Okay, what is this? Is this going to say something? No. How is that going to be on there and not say anything? Yes, and it got 90 degrees today, which is crazy hot. And went around and watered some of these. I don't even know how this goes on here. We got some free trees in. They're tiny, but they're like 3 dogwoods, and they're tiny. They're like a stick. They're not even as thick as that pencil. And I just didn't think that they would do much. This is really pretty, though. And they are sprouting out leaves. Is this like a hat pin? This is huge. It's got to be a hat pin, which I don't even know what a hat pin is, but So I got off work today, ran some errands, walked Olivia, and then it was, went by my favorite thrift. Didn't see John. These don't have a name. It's nice that they put them in here because they're not scuffed up, and I don't see any marks. So then we went on to, behind where the recycle is, and there he was, my competition, with his brother. It just goes from bad to worse, but anyway, that's really nice. That's a nice one. I don't even know that it's been worn. It just feels kind of rough and crispy and new. That's pretty, isn't it? That's a nice wraparound or whatever, memory wire. And he had just offloaded like 5 huge boxes of books. Ooh, that's a beautiful brooch. Those look like amethyst. I have to see if there's a mark on here. But look at that. I'll put on the title, what this lot was and what they called it. There's some sparkly stones in there too, but they don't have an open back. Let me see what this is. That definitely looks real as far as amethysts go. I'll test the diamonds, but I'm sure they're not. No, they're not going to be because there's no markings on this pin. But that's pretty. Not missing anything. Does it go like this? Little heart. Love it. Shelly, you're going to get you some amethyst. So he had a big grin, and I smile at him, because although I don't like him for being my competition, he's, I don't know, he's not that nice, but he does put books out there, and he was smiling that I showed up, and his brother was just marveling that he goes, you showed up just in time. And I said, well, I always show up about this time to see if, whatever his name is, has put some books out for me. And he was like, oh yeah, he put a whole library out back here. And I said, oh, awesome. And he offered to put it in my truck for me, but I went ahead and did it because, I just did. They don't have to load it up too. But, what is this now? Like a 5, it says a little number 3X or 5X and this says lucky. Way, yeah. We were lucky. This looks like sterling, but I guess it's not. I'm going to have to look close at these clasps. Let me just make sure. So yeah, that was really pretty lucky. Thank you, Jewelry Jar. Something we could talk about is the wisdom found in jewelry jars. A lot of conversation pieces. I love that. That's really pretty. I should wear that and see if I get, lucky more often. Anyway, so I got a bunch of books, and I don't have time to list them because they go so slow, and I'm not going to get on Amazon. I'm just not. So they're on eBay slowly. Oh, this might have a name. I don't know. No. No name. So that's nice of them. These are pretty. All these are vintage from what I can tell, except the Lucky and maybe those other earrings. So anyway, I said, thank you. I really appreciate you. And I hadn't seen you in a while, and because I had the dumpster to myself yesterday, but there was a few little interesting things, but no jewelry. Anyway, he's like, I know, I hadn't come across any in a while. I'm like, well, thank you so much. That's not going to go in there. Oh, is it missing something? It's missing its tail. That's pretty. That looks goldish. This is pretty nice jewelry. Now, this is missing its tail. It was like an articulated tail. And that's been bent in too far that this can't slip in, but that gold plating sure looks nice. Oh no, this piece is pretty nice. Alright, so, yikes. Gotta be careful with this lot. I guess this goes with this other, but it doesn't have the little thing at the bottom. Okay. Alright, nice. It looks like it says something, but I don't think it does. It's an S. There's an S inside of there. This is pretty. Is it broken though? This right here? No, I don't think so. It's in several, pieces, but it's nice. Like a lace collar type thing. That's different. I like that. Now this does not look vintage. That's pretty. They're kind of made to look worn, I think, but I don't know. Some of that wood is dried out. That's a pretty pendant. Huge, huge pendant. And then this is like green glass. It's got a maker's mark. BR. Y'all can help me out with that one. I need help with that one because I'd like to list this correctly. It's a pretty piece. Really pretty piece. I'll put it on this thing here. And it has to be probably turned correctly and all that. So it's not turned quite right. Not turned quite right, but that's a pretty piece. And now y'all can see the stack of books in the back there. No shortage of books around here. They're all free, so that's why I'm stacking them. And sold one today for $19. I paid shipping. I started saying free shipping. That's really pretty. This is our last piece. It is missing some little pearl type things. And I don't see a mark. It's a beautiful hand painted rose. So delicate and pretty. Pretty nice vintage jewelry lot here. I'll put on the description, you know, how much it was and what they called it, like grab bag. Probably some kind of grab bag lot. Thanks for joining us. Good luck to everybody.